Howdy, Jason DeLoach, voice of Nineveh. I'm going to take a second to talk to you today about children and just to tune you in with children. Everything upon this earth is endless. Children, elderly, young, adolescent, the developed, adulthood, all these different stages of life, this cycle, the wheel that we walk. These are all eternal aspects of our own being. And how we regard those taking the manifestations of these states, walking these spokes of the wheel of life, is actually how we regard ourselves. And a lot of people, it fascinates me to hear people constantly say these things like, I don't like children, or I don't like being around children, get them away from me. Whatever these horrible negative things are that people say about children. And just thinking that, a lot of times, if I'm around children, at least, children that I end up being around, which I know I'm very privileged, end up being better than the adults a lot of times. End up being the people that I really enjoy the most because of their perspective. I really find that to be true, that the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these. And it's really to our inner child, I believe, that our relationship with the kingdom around us lies. And when we shut down to children and to childhood, we become lost. Just like when we shut down to elderly age and death, we also are lost because we lose the connection with where we're coming from, and we lose the connection with where we're going to, and therefore we don't know who we are, we don't know when we are lost. So no matter who you are and no matter where you are in life, tuning in with your inner child, tuning in with the fact that you are in this migration like a moon cycle, growing and then waning. That your life is coming and it is going. It is coagulating and dissolving. Ascending and descending. Descending and ascending. These cycles are constantly moving through us, these tides, these realities, spiritually and physically. And the more we tune in with the physical realities and the cycles of these wheels, the more that we truly find the depth and profundity of where we're at. At any given point, you can look at somebody and take a situation that normally would be upsetting to you, put it in place of birth and death, of childhood and old age, and you can usually find such a moving reality that it is capable of bringing you to utter tears in its wonder and preciousness. And that is the sense that we feel, even if those words don't accurately define it. It's something like this, this preciousness, this absolute sense of a passing moment that we are in this manifestation, because there is only now for us, and now is always and ever a passing moment. And the stories that we tell ourselves of who we are the stories of the past, unless this is the story, and it is now, and the realities are who we're being and what we are. And that's another depth to get into at another time, but it is our reality, and it's there for us, and it's what we're moving into now, spiritually. Before waking up. Childhood. So within each one of us is an inner child. They also say that within each elderly person is a young man wondering what happened, or an elderly woman wondering what happened. And our souls are eternal, and understanding these cycles helps us to understand those things. It also helps us to understand children as highly evolved and advanced beings that are going through the cycles and development of incarnation, which is how we should see them and treat them. They are creating the world around us. They will take it over, and it will be theirs by the time we leave this place. So be careful. Love the children. Understand that they are your children no matter who they are, because we are humanity. They are us. I and I. I can't really totally explain this to somebody that doesn't want to understand this. But for those that want to know these mysteries, they are ever before us. And just like Christ has said, consider these little ones. The kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these. I tell you the truth. Unless you change and become like one of these little ones, you cannot enter. Let's learn from the children today. Peace.